walk like lions. Hey folks, good morning. It is Monday morning and it is Chappy coming to you live from Prescott, Arizona. Good to see you today. Good to be here. Another week and Christmas gets closer. All right, so this weekend, this Sunday, I had a scripture passage and preached about it on John the Baptist. And it starts out with John the Baptist and explaining that he came as a witness to the light. And of course, the light is Christ coming into the world. Good stuff, good solid sermon, enjoyed it. But it reminded me as I'm driving home, I got to thinking about when the kids were young and we would take them to various festivals like a 4th of July festival or any type of festival that was at night. And they always wanted those glow sticks. So we would get the glow sticks, you know, they were either little rings or something, and of course they'd be waving them around. We'd get back to the house and they would go into the rooms and they were so happy. Oh yeah, my glow stick's here. And as a kid, I think the same thing happened. Whenever you had some glow-in-the-dark type thing, whether it was a sticker, you would actually take it and, you'd charge it up, put it under the light, and then at night you take it in your room and you'd just be looking at it like, oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. But there's more to the story of this glow-in-the-dark stuff and glow sticks, because they are a light source, and of course we're just enamored with them because they're really, really bright and fluorescent. And I think that's what drew us kids to it. Even now, us guys, I mean, you get something that glows, hey, it's cool. I mean, look at the Army guys, you know, someone busts open a pack of glow sticks, you know, you're always goofing off with at least one of them, you know. And then, of course, you're marking your stuff. The fortunate ones are the people who get the glow sticks that last like 12 hours. So you can actually use the thing all night. But then sometimes you get, kind of screwed from supply when you pick it up. 3 hours? This ain't gonna work. So there's this concept that this source of light, in a sense, kind of draws us sometimes. Now, as you're older, it's for you use it for something that's important, all right? Like to mark where to walk. I mean, you'd mark the tent pegs around your various tents in the Army to make sure when you went out of the tent you didn't trip over it when you were in the field. So there are some key elements to why they are important. But let's face it, as kids, it was just fun. In fact, once on a field problem, we actually cut one open and we were spraying it all over stuff because we were basically making an assault on another CP, and we broke them open to mark that, hey, they had been hit by us and destroyed. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. But so I want to talk to you about this concept of light. Because you see, folks, in a dark world where we live, which we do, a dark world, everybody is seeking light. They're seeking direction. And that's what helps. So when it's nighttime, when it's dark, you look for the light. You look for the light to help you see, to help you find your way. The light is what is the key element when you're surrounded by darkness. Out there, in today's world, it is a dark, dark place. It really is. Now, Christians, some of us veterans, I mean, we're more optimistic in life, okay? So, we'll usually tell you when you say, hey, how's everything going? We'll say, oh, yeah, it's going pretty good. I mean, we look around us and we're like, okay, things are still all right. I mean, we tend to focus on that, and that's healthy. It is healthy to look at events around you and be optimistic about it. But there's a lot of people, as I go out there and visit people and encounter people, even in the church, that are in very dark places right now with everything that's going on. Some of the words that explain what they're feeling right now: loneliness, despair, depression. They're angry, frustrated. They feel deceived. They're persecuted, sick, they're falsely accused. These are terms that I hear all the time. And it actually represents kind of the dark world that we live in. And we have to, navigate through on a daily basis. Folks, let me tell you something. When we're in the darkness and we're reaching out for light, sure, there's a lot of different solutions out there to us. And I kind of look at it this way. There are answers out there that the world will offer us. And some of them are good, don't get me wrong, okay? But whenever the world gives us answers, or the world gives us their version of light, it usually fails at some point. It's usually not adequate enough to actually answer our needs and reach our spiritual needs and actually be the answer. See, the world's light is a lot like those glow-in-the-dark toys that we get for the kids that we enjoyed as kids. You see, at first it's really, really bright and you grasp onto it and it's really cool and you're like, yes, I found the answer, I found the light. But guess what? You fall asleep, you wake up, or the next morning, it's gone. The light's diminished, it's faded. Folks, the world, that's all the world's going to offer you as far as answers. Nothing but faded light. And it's not going to bring you to abundance, folks. You're going to get stuck and you're going to fall back into the loneliness, depression again, all those things that were around you before. You're going to basically fall back into the darkness eventually because it's going to give out. But there's a light that is eternal and will always shine, and that is Jesus Christ. The answer to what we're looking for. He is the light. All right, and how's he the light? Oh, chap, where are you going with this? All right, let's get into the scriptures here. John 8:8. This is good stuff. John 8:8. All right, Jesus is talking here. All right, make sure I'm in the right. 8:12. Sorry about that. When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, I am the light of the world. And this is Jesus speaking. This is not me. This is from the Bible. This is scripture. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Jesus is the answer. You're in darkness, guess where the light is? It's Jesus. And it's eternal. It never fades or burns out. All right. Another really cool scripture here. Now, the cool thing is in John 10:10, you have to understand that what Jesus brings us is light, it's truth, all right? And he brings us abundant life with this. When we follow the light, when we focus on the light, when we found the answer, and we make our way through the darkness, Jesus says in John 10:10, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. Wow, that's pretty intense. Now there's another thing going on here too. As Christians, Christ lives in us, right? Folks, Christ lives in us. Thus, we bear witness to the light when we go out into the world. We help others find their way through the darkness. And this is found, and it's so cool to be able to know that. This is found in Matthew 5. Now I have to turn there because I didn't mark it here. Matthew 5. We're almost there. One sec, bear with me, folks. Matthew 5:14. Again, this is Jesus speaking. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. Folks, focus on Christ. If you're in the dark, focus on Christ. Focus on the true eternal light. And then, once you've focused on that, be a witness to that light. Go out and show others the light. Show others the way. Guide others. Encourage others. Build each other up, folks. That's what we have to do on this earth, folks. We have to all be together in this. We're all in this together. And we have to help each other and reach out. All right, folks. Good talk today. They're already starting to start the things up for the leaf blowers. I beat them to it today, so that's kind of cool. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like this, folks, I want you to share it. Give it to someone who needs it. Get it out there. Get the word out there. Gregory, Welcome home, buddy. It's good to have you back stateside for a little bit. Good to see you, Kyle. Good to see you, too. Everybody else watching, hello. And walk like lions.